Hey, this is a midnight thought. I want to tell you it's going to be okay. Our best days are ahead of us. I know that seems like a lot of woo woo optimism and everything, but here's what doesn't keep me up at night: the fact that I know history. History has told us that we have had some stupid people do some stupid things in the last 100 years plus. We had Andrew Jackson who wanted to get rid of banks. Can you imagine that today? Why do you think he's on the $20 bill? The banks did it in spite of him. They will put his face on there. Ha! No, seriously. We had people who've done some of the most dumbest things ever in our country history. We thought Bush was as dumb as we could go. Remember that? George Bush? Oh, man, what an idiot. And I suffered from that because I'm a Katrina evacuee. This Chicago guy was working in radio, had no idea. We didn't even we had no idea what was going on, what was going to happen, and so many people died behind Katrina. And finally, we got FEMA together, and sure enough, 20 years, almost 20 years, as of next month, August, it's been since Hurricane Katrina, and look at us now. You got those little girls in Texas, 72 hours crispy, No, I realize there's a challenge here. I'm not telling you in the room, everything's fine. No. But I told you two things that you may not want to hear, but I got to tell you. And that is that, one, this had to happen. It did. There are people who didn't believe that this could happen. Ignorantly told me I was crazy working on Kamala Harris's campaign. I was nuts. I was out of my mind. I knew what I was talking about. Shut up, Darren. You're a lying liar of lightness. And not just the MAGA people. It was leftists. Oh, well, you're being alarmist. Like, no, bitch. They're coming. They're coming for real. And they looked at me like I'm nuts. Now you got Asians, Muslims, other brown people, of course, the Latino 33 nations, who are like, oh my freaking Lord, what the fuck? And we're like, it's black people particularly, we're like, yeah, bitch, we told you. We told you that. We told you that. We love you, but we told you that. We're tired, but we told you that. Listen, y'all need to get in my clarity group. I had people going on. I had a replay from yesterday. You want to hear. You got to hear. It's about the 4 civil wars. It's about what the private world of the Epstein files look like. And I want to give you a little hint. It's actually in your backyard and you don't even know it. It's in Epstein people live in your neighborhood. Everybody's neighborhood. You think they don't live in my neighborhood? Yeah, yours. They just don't show up. They're not like what you would expect. It's not like pimps and hoes in the streets and the drugs in the streets. No, I'm talking about the richest neighborhoods of richest neighborhoods to the poorest neighborhoods of poorest neighborhoods. Sex trafficking is happening. From the richest neighborhoods to the poorest neighborhoods, drugs are happening. From the richest neighborhoods to the poorest neighborhoods, cash, money movements are happening in a strange way, even from the poorest to the richest. From the richest neighborhood to the poorest neighborhood, guns are happening. This is not a rich or poor thing. This is a very, very here in America thing and abroad. There's not a major city in the world this isn't happening. And I don't mean like Taken, where they run away with people. Here's the scary part. The parents that are grooming their kids for this. Facts. You got to hear that audio. It'll be in the live replay. Invest the $20. Wait till you hear what I say on Saturday. And I may have a pop-up this Thursday, tomorrow. May have a pop-up event. Most of them are recorded, but in addition to that, I have reports that are under what's called products. They're free. I make them free. You pay once, you do not come in again. Whether you pay monthly $20 or you pay for the year $100, I guarantee you I am worth that fucking $100 because I'm doing 2 to 3 events a week. You're getting reports, you're getting updates, but it's not about breaking news. It's about assessment. You see, the exciting thing about our country that you need to hear repeatedly that I can't do here in social media because they keep flagging my content misinformation. No, bitch. What y'all promoting right now that y'all don't flag is misinformation. Here's the thing. And I'm going to try to talk between the lines so I don't get in trouble with social media. And by the way, you want to join my clarity group? You already know it's in the link in my the head of my channel bio. If you're on YouTube, you can click the link and it'll be in my description. But I want you to understand something. We live in a very important world right now, where in our country we're exposing things. And you know what? That's the one thing I'm glad about with Donald Trump, that he's exposing things. Donald Trump didn't kick in racism. He exposed it. He didn't kick in misogyny, homophobia, xenophobia, prejudice. He exposed it. This was always America. That's one of the most interesting conversations I have with the left. Look what he's done to our country. No, bitch. This is the way the country is. Well, they're beating up people in the streets. And I have to tell people, that was always happening. Well, they're taking people away. They didn't take the black people away. No, they just killed us. Just killed us. We weren't worth the trip. The bullets were cheaper. All of us who are dark, who are descended from an enslaved people, been telling you that. And for my Africans, I'm going to do a special video. For my African first, second, third generation, do you understand now? Do you understand? I really want to say something to all the minorities, all of you. Please understand that the rights you have was built on the backs of African Americans from 1865 to now. Facts. Facts. We have led the civil rights movement. That doesn't mean you haven't had your own movements and your own cultures. We're not saying that. We're saying we've been the largest fucking group until the last 10 years that have led this fucking movement, including for the current largest group, the Latino group. Last 10 years, y'all. And Asians, they say y'all make the most money. How y'all think that is? It's not just because you're smart and you're pushing yourself forward and all that other stuff. Big up. But you didn't have the opportunities you have right now if it had not been for some black folks. Facts. And what we're saying is next time, and going into 26, going into 28, and yes, there will be elections. Next time we tell y'all something, motherfucker, y'all better listen. We told you this was going to be bad. This had to happen. But the good news is, the way it's happening, woo! Understand this, Donald Trump, the last 40 years has been a piss poor leader. Piss poor. He can't govern. There's a civil war going on with Republicans. He can't govern. And he's old. And he's breaking down. And he's feeling it. He can't govern. Nobody should be president over the age of, I'd say 70. I'd say 70, 75. I understand we should have somebody who's senior who should have the right, but we got a problem. And that means him and Biden. I'll own Biden. The problem with the right is that they have the confidence but no conscience. We gonna stay woke. No, what about staying fucking human, bitch? And then on the left, we got the conscience but no confidence. Get in my clarity group. Stop playing. Link in my bio, in my homepage of my channel. If you're on YouTube, click through. Get in my clarity group. You need it. I guarantee it. And it's going to change your life. You need to hear from somebody, not only with some sense, but somebody with some consciousness, who's going to break it down for you and remove your anxiety and anger and turn it into assessment. Move your stress and turn it into strategy. Let's go.